Hey everybody, this is Patrick, and I am the author of Webify Your Business, Internet Marketing Secrets for the Self-Employed. I'm really proud of this book, and I'm going to chat just for a minute or two here about chapter number 9, which is email distribution lists. And look, there's a few things we need to talk about really quick. Number one, your list is your business. I mean, it's powerful. Your business isn't going to be revolutionized if you have a list of 25 people on it. Okay, I mean, there's an exponential curve here. It might not even change that much with 200. But let me tell you something. You have a list of 2,000, your business is going to start to change. You get a list of 20,000, your business is completely different than it was before. So don't give up too quickly. Make this one of your objectives, is to build your email list. We'll talk about some ways to do that later on. But if you do that, you're going to start to build, it's going to be an asset. And I'll tell you something else. If you ever sell your business, you'll get way more money for your business if you have a list, if your business comes with a list. It's a more valuable business if you have that list. All right. There's basically 3 ways to send out emails to a large group of people. Number one is to send it to your own list, like we were talking about. So you build your own list and you send an email to your list. Second is what's called a joint venture list, which is basically when you're sending your offer to someone else's list. So they have the list, and you're going to have to pay them, right? They're going to get a commission for sending this out on your behalf. But you can contact these people and say, I want to send this offer, and they're not going to give you their list. You're going to have to give them the offer, and they'll send it out. Okay, and we'll talk more about that later on. But the big one to me is the existing distribution lists, and they probably already exist in your industry. You just have to find them. And it could be as simple as putting your keywords into Google along with email distribution list. I mean, that alone might find it. Okay. And my background is in promotional marketing, so people who sold tchotchkes and T-shirts that have logos and things. That's my background, way back. And turns out there's distribution lists within that industry where you can send out an email to like 40 or 50,000 distributors for $600. Not expensive, right? Huge email blasts, and it's not expensive. And then there's others where it's even less. There's like 300 to do an email blast to these lists. So you need to take a look in your industry. I know there's, for example, I spent some time in the mortgage business. And in the mortgage business, there are email lists that you can rent and send an email out to thousands of mortgage brokers. It's a little more expensive than the promotional products thing, but maybe it was $1,000 or $1,200. I don't remember. The point is these lists exist, and all told, it's not actually that much money. So take a look around and see if you can find those. You don't have to do anything with them yet. Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But find out where those lists are. That's step number 1. And then, again, we'll get back to this later, but you want to offer them something to entice them, obviously. And usually, I'll tell you a little bit right now, you basically want a front end and a back end. Okay? The front end is the initial offer that you send out to the list. And the front end is usually inexpensive and really packed with value. It's supposed to entice them to bring them in. Okay? And then once you bring them in, once they click on the link and they get that initial value package, then the back end is kind of like an upsell. So you say, thank you for getting this, we appreciate it, and oh, by the way, we also have this other thing available. And this could be your services, it could be the products that you sell, it could be any number of things, but just start thinking about what you could send out to an email distribution list, and then find those distribution lists, see where they are. And see what you can send them. All right, finishing up this video. Number 1, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I do these all the time. And if you subscribe, then when I come out with new ones, you'll be notified. Secondly, please write comments. I love comments. They help me. They really do. And I do read them. And so do other people, by the way, who watch these videos tomorrow or the next day. They'll read your comments. And lastly, obviously I would love for you to get a copy of this book, but you can also get it for free. Excuse me. So go to the website. It's right here along the bottom. Go to that website, and you'll see on the right-hand side you can put in your name and email address, and I'll email you 1 chapter every week for a year. So you can get the whole book for free. And there's like 60 chapters in this book, and each chapter is like 3 or 4 pages long. So you can get through one in 10 minutes. Really punchy. And each chapter has a detailed execution, like a step-by-step action guide at the end of each chapter, so you can actually take action right away. That's not in the email course, but it's in the book. So hopefully you can take advantage of that. Thank you for watching my videos. We'll see you next time. Bye.